Here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by the guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. They'll throw on first down with Lynch. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the red zone now, Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. The big fella. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. 10, 5, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Handoff comes to Anderson. And he's got some space here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. You got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch. K1 Short in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Lynch. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Paxton Lynch on third and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here we go on 4th down with Lynch. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 31 yards.
Now let's go. Over.
Throwing here. Lynch on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lynch. And that is incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as it...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Johnson in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And now Lynch. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shout.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Juwan Thompson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting through. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Going for the deep ball. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
Let's see if they can figure that out right here. And how about Janovich against Carolina, his first career carry going for a touchdown in week 1?
Did you enjoy watching that? Because I certainly did. Watching the defense get totally fooled because they had no expectation at all of him carrying the football. In fact, everyone kind of swarmed towards C.J. Anderson, thinking he would eventually have the ball in his hands. And Janovich just goes right past him and takes his way into the end zone. But he is a typical Nebraska fullback. Can block, can catch it out of the backfield, carry it on occasion, but will do all the tough stuff to make your offense run.
Now let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Lynch. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Single. I got one. That's it. Ready? Oh, you got D? I got sack. Come on, check. That's it. 180. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
From the 50, Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. Nobody ahead of him. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards. This is Stewart, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And good to see Gano get that when he's trying to flush that memory of the miss that could have defeated Denver.
And my golf game isn't very good, but I do know, having talked with plenty of guys who play it and play it at a high level, those corrections that you make on your swing, most of them are very subtle. And you remember against Denver, he made that 50-yard field goal, banked it off the upright, but they had called timeout and iced him. So when he came back, he overcorrected and ended up pulling it and missing it to the left, because the first time he had it, just needed to move it subtly. He overcorrected and missed that one. That made field goal there. It has to help him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd down following the incompletion.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Paul Soliai forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
All right, here we go. Green, 39 now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Here we go on 4th down with Lynch. Looking for Sanders here on the deep. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 32 yards. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Switching gears here for a second, partner. A lot of nail-biters on Sunday around the league. In fact, a lot of the road teams were able to come out victorious.
So much for protecting home field advantage, which every team preaches about. Win all your home games. That gives you a great chance to get to the playoffs. Think about it this way. Oakland over New Orleans, one of the better games of Sunday. How about Cincinnati going to the Jets and winning? That's a big win for the Bengals. The Giants at Dallas, Detroit, and Indianapolis. A lot of people are picking Indy to win the AFC South. And one of the trendier picks to make the playoffs, Jacksonville, they gave it a valiant effort, but Green Bay came in and beat them. And just think how close we were to getting some others. Carolina, Denver, Miami, and Seattle.